How's everybody out there? Hope you're doing well this week. A couple days late, but I had to figure out Zoom and how to edit it and all that, but I got it up. And today I have a guest on. Yeah, that's right. Today I have my buddy Quartino on. It's called Quartino. That's what the episode's called because we're in a quarantine. His name's Martino. He goes by Tino for short. Yeah, who cares? But he's a longtime friend. I just wanted to have him on. I figured we can't hang out in person. Nobody can. We're almost through it. I don't know if we are or not. We almost through it, right? Who knows? But I'm just here to do the intro, and then we're gonna get right into the podcast. So we're gonna go to past me. We already did the podcast. This is future me, just dropping in the intro. You know what I mean? Go ahead and lay that on us. I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful week, or having a wonderful week. Right now, I got Quartino with me. Good, long-time friend, right? We could say long-time friend, right?
Like 10 years.
10 years running, huh? Who would have
Strong.
known? And no, I will tell you, he's not about to rob anybody. He's just sitting in front of a picture that says "Follow your dreams." And I've known Tino for, like he said, 10 years, and we met through. This is also the third time we've tried this.
Yeah, something like that.
Cause
You need to get your bearings together, cuz.
get my what together?
Your bearings.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm putting one wheel on at a time, but we're rolling still. We're rolling.
That's what's up.
So I got Tino here, and we used to live in Lexington together. That's where we met. He's from Indianapolis. One of the worst states I've ever been to is Indiana, by far. You would agree, right?
Yes, definitely. That's why I got up out of there.
You know what I noticed about Indiana? It's mad flat.
That is fucking true.
Mad flat. Like, it is all farm country. That is a flyover state if I haven't seen
Hey,
one.
there's no type of hills. Like
None.
at all.
Like if it's good for Indiana if like Kentucky want to try to infiltrate Indiana, they ain't got nothing to hide behind. I mean, because if
Eh,
Indiana comes to Kentucky, they got to run over these hills.
There's
They
a
got
lot of them motherfuckers.
yeah. I think that's why I had a thought today. I was like, I bet there's more deers hit in Kentucky than there is in Indiana.
By far. There's been times where I've driven around a corner and out of nowhere there's a deer just staring at me like this.
Well,
And I was just like, what the
I
fuck?
forgot that he told me to introduce him as Slyno. What is it?
Live Fox fan?
Sly Fox fan. What does that mean? SFX. No, SFF.
No, Sly Fox. Oh, fam?
Yeah.
It's just like
Oh,
it's
fam.
short for family.
Wait, no. I'm not asking what fam means. I'm not stupid.
You look a little stupid. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Third grade. Was,
Apologize.
third
I'm
grade.
sorry. I went through a moment.
Third grade was rough, and everyone knows that. What grade did you get held back in?
But we got held back the same grade,
Right.
fam.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I think that's why we have so much in common.
that is true. You know what? Forget that third grade teacher.
Dude.
I didn't want to be in her class in fourth grade anyway.
I think I told you about this before, but I went into fourth grade and or it was still third grade, but I was in denial, and I like asked the teacher if it was fourth grade. She's like, "What?" Like, and she's like, "Bitch, you was in the class last year as third grade. You think that I moved up a grade with you?" I was like, "All right, I get it. It's third grade."
Damn. I bet your soul was crushed.
Oh, I would never forget that moment. You got a purple drink, or you're drinking out of a purple?
Yeah, that's my purple drink.
Well, so we met at Lowe's. He almost hit me with a forklift. That's how we were introduced as being friends, and then that started everything. He was the worst forklift operator at Lowe's, right?
That actually is a lot. I'm almost positive I was the best. They used to call me from the garden center to lumber just to do forklift stuff.
What's one of your favorite, most memorable moments as like with being an employee at Lowe's, having an interaction with a customer?
Um, Definitely when older women like ask me like, "Hey, is your flower specialist here?" And I'm just like, I can answer any question
You did
you
know a lot
have.
about flowers.
And they like, there's been a few that like, you know how you notice like a look but it's not really a look, but you notice it wants to be a look.
Right. Yeah.
That
Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of like got it. Like, hey, they don't think I know stuff because I'm black.
Oh, I
And the
thought I was
guy,
gonna say because you. Oh, yeah. I thought you were going that route, but also, yeah, like.
so this lady, she was like, "Where's the fire specialist?" I asked some questions. I was like, "Oh, I can answer some questions for you." Blah blah. She's like, "Oh, you know about flowers?" I was like, "Yes, ma'am, I do." She's like, "Oh, could you tell me what this is?" And I was like, "It's a boxwood." She's like, "Oh, and what is this?" I was like, "It's a blue spruce." This is all back like where the trees and bushes and stuff is. And I'm thinking in my head, like, she's not the one to ask me about this. She's basically testing me to see if I knew what these were. And then she's like, "Oh, okay, well, can you come help me over here?" And I'm just like, this, I'm thinking in my head, this stupid bitch. Like, how you gonna give me a test on if I know stuff? Like, I just told you, I work here for a reason. I'll never forget that. Like, I felt like
Was she an
I
older
was,
white woman?
yes, like my pride was almost hurt, but luckily I knew what I was talking about.
You did know a lot
But
about
other than
cars.
that, like I kind of wish I still like just would have hit you with the
Hey,
forklift.
what? Hit me?
What? Huh?
Hit me?
Yeah. I don't. What? I didn't say that.
Dude, that was like my first week there too. Like my first trip out
Was it?
into the because they make you stay
Hey.
inside for the first week or whatever. Then they let you start branching out to the lumber cashier and the garden center cashier area. Isn't that all they had was lumber garden center in the center?
Yeah.
And I remember going out there and you hit that corner and your dude that was walking in front of you or whatever wasn't doing his job obviously.
I would say it's really his fault for real.
Right?
He's
Yeah.
supposed to like guide me.
Yeah, because I was about to walk out. Well, I guess it might have been my fault too, because I think I was about to walk out behind the register, like right in here, because I had to be out of the register to almost get hit.
Damn. So it was just everybody's fault. Like that would have been a perfect first week story right there, man. Like just yeah, my first week I got hit by a forklift.
I would have sued. I would have been, man. I would have been.
I
Everything would have
mean,
been.
I would have sued too.
You
You
would have
know,
got
I
fired
would
a
I
long
would have
time
fell
before you
out.
did. How? How?
Ah, shit, the seatbelt broke.
My neck and my back. We would have
It
been
was probably
saying
wet.
we would have been saying the same shit from movies. It would be like that's what would have made us cool. But you watch that shit too.
Yeah, we
I'm
better get
suing
paid
for
together.
I'm suing for 100. What did he say? 100,000.
150,000.
We can sell the court for $20 right now.
Nigga said, "Get your ass up. It ain't even wet down there."
So that's how we were introduced, and then we both lost our job at Lowe's. Everybody knows how I lost mine. How did you end your relationship at Lowe's?
So of course, working outside, or if you work in lumber, like you like lifting mulch and rocks and fucking pallets. So like occasionally people would like tip you or whatever. Of course, we're not supposed to take tips, which I never took a tip. Um, One guy, he's like, "Oh, thank you for helping me out. You helped me plan out my little landscaping, blah blah, help him carry his mulch and stuff like that." And he's like, "Oh, come out to the car, blah blah." I'm like, "All right." And he's just talking to me, and then like he shakes my hand, and I pull away, and there's something in my hand. Don't know what it was. It was just a little green stuff, like plastic bag with green stuff in it. And I saw it, and I'm like, "Oh crap!" Did one of those numbers, black people, we
Mm-hmm.
always got to look around. Then I threw it on the side of the building. Uh, then somebody snitched on me. We ain't gonna say no names, but got called in the office hours later. I don't know
That's what
what the heck.
that's what employers do. They let you finish the shift. They're like,
Yeah,
we're gonna let him finish the job before we get rid of him. We can't get another guy in here until at least Tuesday.
and they were questioning about it. It was like, "Oh, what did the guy give you?" I was like, "I don't know. It's a little plastic bag with green stuff in it." And they're like, "Oh, you know what it is. Don't play stupid." But I was like, "I don't know what it is.
Sounds
I
like you're
just
getting
know what it looks
interrogated by a
like."
girlfriend.
And I was like, "I don't have it. It's on the side of the building." But why? And it's like, "Well, such and such said you took it. You have it." But I was like, "I don't have it, but I don't know what it is." Long story short, 4.5 years went down the drain
Man,
over
yep,
a tip.
that's how I felt because I was there for 3.5 years, and I was like, oh, 3.5 years down the drain for relationship, I mean, for vacation. That's what happened to me. Went on vacation. I see.
Oh well.
You're the second guest I've had on that's been fired by Lowe's. So I think
Dang.
you're approved on this podcast. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Also, dude.
Was my story better though?
Oh, way better. That other guy, I forget his name. I have so many guests on that. He was by far the worst guest.
The worst guest. Dang.
It was Carter.
I'm sorry.
He's definitely gonna listen. He's the only friend of mine that listens to this.
Carter, you big mother.
Hey man, be nice.
I remember they all came down to my place. Him, Jace, Steven. What's the little short dude that was my roommate?
Jesse?
Jesse. That hairy motherfucker.
He was hairy. He was a hairy.
You watching this? I'm surprised you're still alive.
Do you remember that? Didn't he have 4 nipples, or said he had? No, he did have, or something. If I don't know, yeah,
he had 3.
He had something going on down there.
3 or 4 of them motherfuckers.
What if you found a female with 3 or 4 of them things?
I wouldn't be too happy about that.
I'd at least want to see, right?
I'll probably throw up for real.
Yeah, you do have a weak stomach. Yeah.
Very weak.
You know that one time that I was you asked because everybody knows that I'm into fitness. I'm the guy around town that everybody hits up and they're like, hey man, you're looking like you got some gains going on, and you hit me up, excuse me, I'm telling us, you hit me up and you're like, yeah dude, I see you working out hard all the time, can I work out with you? And I was like, sure man, sure you can. People, 15 minutes, not even 15, 7.5 minutes into the workout, he threw up.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Are you done?
That's how it went, right?
Nah, it was the other way around.
To
so
be
people,
fair,
I had a little personal training business going. Light work.
It's it's coming back though in the future, right?
Fox Fitness is coming back under new management. New name will be coming. I won't go into details. It's gonna be a surprise. Something big.
The slogan is it will be here tomorrow. Every day it will be here tomorrow.
Hey, that's messed up, man. You're supposed to be supporting your boy.
No, you're gonna get it. And I know you know a lot about fitness. Also, speaking of fitness, I'm kind of building a little home gym, and I thought, I have Quartino on the. Everybody's gonna think your name's Quartino. They won't get it then.
I'm okay with that.
But I was like, I wonder what he would suggest for a home gym, for a single one. What do they call it? A 1-bedroom apartment. What could I get in there to use to?
I mean, you get a lot in there, so
I got that belly thing, that ab.
After roller. You move, and I moved from over where I did the personal training. I moved into another apartment. My living room. So I had the living room. I had my couch, TV, and then where the dining room was supposed to go, it was just workout stuff. So, number one thing, of course, get one of those benches that can adjust to where you can do squats as well. That's a game changer. Some resistance bands, body workouts all day.
I have that thing you used to make me do all the time, the ab roller thingy.
Yeah, one of those. Get you a couple medicine balls, kettlebells, some mats, and you should be set. Some dumbbells also that are 35.
35 I should go with?
35.
Oh,
yep.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, Walmart is sold out of everything. I was just like, I don't even know where else to go to get dumbbells besides what
Dick's Sporting Goods.
Don't have one of those.
Alrighty then. I'm sorry.
No, I can go to Evansville. Yeah, I'll go to Dick's. Evansville's open up. Thank you, Indiana. Finally, you're doing something right.
They open up what next week? Or
they've been open for a week.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I went to Applebee's in Evansville the other day, and it was. Let me tell you something. Living alone, I've been alone for like 2 months straight, and I work alone. I talked my waitress's head off. I was like, she is going to hate me. Like, every time she walked by, I was like, "Ma'am, how are you? How you doing?" I was just couldn't stop. I was like, "This is the most human contact I've had since I've talked to you 3 times, and it was all a failure."
I know the feeling. I went running in a park the other day across from my house, and every time I ran by somebody, I said hi, and then the second time I would stop and like talk to them. If they were walking, I would stop and I'll start walking. I'll start talking to them. And we start talking about working out stuff. Blah blah. I exchanged numbers with this one girl. Um,
I don't think
uh, yeah,
older
she wanted
woman,
some
right?
advice.
Yeah, you
You know,
and you run a fitness company
yeah, she
tomorrow.
wanted a running partner, and I was like, hey, I mean, I won't be able to run as long as you, but we'll make some work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I know the feeling. You know, it's been hard with this
What
COVID
park did you
stuff.
run at?
Kirk Livingston.
I don't remember that park.
Yeah, there's a like little circle. One circle, you it's about a mile and a little over a mile.
Well, how much did you run? Cause I'll tell you, I've ran 4 miles today, and it felt pretty good.
Okay, so I've been doing two a day. So I'll wake up, eat breakfast, and then I'll run 3 miles, which theoretically, uh, two of them are ran, and then one is basically walk, rest, stretch.
Right. Yeah.
So I'll do that, and then during the before dinner, I'll run another 3 miles.
Dude, I tell you what, when you do run, it does fill a lot of time for this quarantine stuff, and like helps your day go by a little quicker. Cause dude,
Oh yeah.
on my days off, I'm like, what do I do? What do I do?
Well, for me
I
the
can
other
only
day, like,
masturbate for so long. Huh? What do I do? What you
wait a minute. We're
wait?
not
What?
about to just go past like you just didn't
Wait,
say.
what I say? What happened?
Okay. Back to my story. um, I think I'm like the only person that's ever ever overcooked something in a crock pot.
Wait,
I didn't think that was possible.
how did we transition to this conversation?
Because it goes. I was running, and where I was doing two a days, I wasn't paying attention.
Right, yeah.
You know, crock pot it
Yeah.
cooks. You know, all day. You know, you can eat it.
Also,
whenever.
after you run, you care about a lot less stuff. You're like,
Yeah. So I had some stew meat in there. You know, they come in little chunks. You know, I added my carrots, my potatoes, some other stuff, and by the end of it, those chunks was shredded, and I'm just like, well, I think I overcooked this. I mean, it was still good. You can still taste it, but you know, I wanted the chunks, not
Yeah.
shredded stew meat. True story.
How long you think you overcooked it by?
At least 2 hours.
So you're saying if this overcooked chicken was your jumper, it was way off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't even way. It was just like I scored on the other opponent's goal.
You stole it and accidentally scored it on your
Yep.
basket. Yeah.
That's how off it was. Like I thought if it was on low, it could cook longer, but that's not really the case. You would think that it was. It says cook on high.
Is it just high or low or in simmer?
Yeah, high, low, and then keep warm. It says cook on high for 4 to 5 hours. I cooked it on low for about 7, 8 hours.
Well, that seems reasonable.
That's what I was thinking. You know, it makes sense, right? Yeah.
So I just I received a crock pot for Christmas and it's still in the box, but I put it in a place that where a crock pot should go on the kitchen counter, but it's still in the box. And I'm thinking about using it, but what should I cook in my crock pot?
So I did that just because like I started working out more, but mainly I'm gonna start doing just chicken roast.
That's all I eat.
You do chili. Chili's really good.
I was talking to somebody yesterday. They said they made a homemade soup in theirs, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, I was gonna try that, but I'm not big on soup.
I'm not real big on soup either, but it's winter here, so is it? I don't know. No,
I don't know either. I don't know what's going on with the weather.
What's going on with the world at all? I don't know. Like one day I woke up, put shorts on, walked out. I was like, I'm gonna go back in and put some pants on. I'm gonna have to put these pants.
Hey,
on.
back out. You need to put shorts on again.
At noon, it's 95 degrees. I'm like, what the hell?
So these days, I just do half and half.
The weather has an attitude around here. It's like, what's going on?
Man, it's been raining here.
That's all it's been doing here. It's been raining 5 days straight. It's been raining. Like when I'm on the court playing basketball against this guy, he'll tell you the jumpers, it's crazy. It's crazy.
cricket. I wish I had one of those cricket makers.
You know,
I hit the button and it goes cricket.
I could probably pull that up.
Yeah.
Um, my friend used to say a quote when somebody would kept missing shots. When if you missed like 4 jumpers in a row or something, he would say, you know, what would he say? Oh wait, no, I didn't
These
finish.
nuts.
That was a good video back in the day. Did you see that video? This is unrelated, but did you see that video of Spice Adams laughing? Dude, I've watched it 4 times today.
No.
Maybe this
What's
is
what has to be what's the funniest? Can you imitate the funniest laugh that's like trending?
ah ha ha.
Nah, my favorite one is the one where you go, no, 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 no,
You
no.
did pretty good. That's
You know what I'm talking
that's
about?
pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good.
He's laughing. He's like,
Dude, you know what makes me mad though? There's a woman that's doing it that's not funny. There's a guy that you're talking about. It's hilarious when his voice is on it. But there's a woman that also does it, and she is not funny at all.
She needs another life.
I mean, I could take another one too.
You know what I'm trying to bring back?
What?
To the streets.
What's
Not
that?
even the streets. I want to bring back this to the community.
I'm listening.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Crate basketball goals.
Oh, dude.
Right? We need to sell those.
And also, because they took all the rims or in the surrounding areas that I play basketball, took them all down.
Exactly. So like me grew up in a hood, so I made one out of a wire hanger.
Oh yeah.
Bought up some socks, and we used up there
We
for dollars at my crib.
My dad would make it out of a hanger, and then he would also have us cutting strands of papers, and he'd tape the papers for a net around the wire.
We use socks.
You use the socks for the net?
Yeah.
Oh, that would probably been a better idea. Wouldn't have strands of paper falling.
I mean, we was from the hood, but we was also creative, young minds. You know what I mean? But
hey, I'm creative. Are you taking stabs at me? I'm tired.
No, I'm talking about your dad.
Oh, you're taking stabs at my dad now, huh?
He made you use paper,
Well, we didn't wear socks where I came from.
You didn't?
No, man. We got it on the roll. That's why, man. That's why I tell people I can stay on my feet. If I don't have socks and shoes on, I got grip. You couldn't push me over if you tried.
You still know how to do karate?
What are you trying to say?
I was just asking.
Why was you asking?
I don't know. I was just wondering.
I haven't done karate since I did the 2 days 15 years ago. That when I got kicked out.
2 days?
2 long days.
I mean, you should start saying 2 days in dog years. That goes a long way.
What is that?
Like I took 2 days dog years of karate.
That's like 14. That's 2 weeks, man. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Feel me?
Can you think about how old would you be in dog years right now?
How old would I be in dog years?
What, 90?
210?
I never thought about that.
210.
Hey, you imagine a 210-year-old dog? Man, I think you'd eventually. But
there's some out there. I think.
I think you. No, ain't no. That way.
Yeah, white people got them. You know the dogs that they be having when they a kid and then they grow up and like 30 years old and they got that
That's
dog.
just in movies. That's just in white people movies. It's like Charlie hasn't fucking died yet. It started at 1970. We're in 2003 right now. He's still alive.
What's that dog that they took out back and killed? What's that movie?
Oh man,
and it's a book.
Huh?
It's a book.
Yeah, it's whoever thinks of it first. What is it? It's not My Dog Skip. What is it? Old Yeller? Old.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, old feller. That's what I call my grandpa. Old fella.
You know what's crazy?
What?
your favorite, your old favorite TV show is kind of like my old favorite TV show.
What?
Except yours is women's, mine is like a guy.
Mine? Do you even know what mine is?
Yeah, those three little bitches that did crack.
Huh?
Or was it four or three?
You talking about the Golden Girls?
Yeah,
Yeah. What do you mean they did crack?
they did crack. You didn't know about that?
No, I didn't.
Uh, Andy Griffith is mine.
Oh, that. Can you do the whistle song, the theme song? Hey man, I don't know if I'm gonna get copyrighted for that. I don't know how that works.
Oh, oh, well, fuck it.
Do you remember when we went pool hopping one great day? What was that? Why did we do that? I think I just
Because
bought a GoPro, didn't I?
yeah, so you had just got the
And
GoPro.
I was like, "Well, we're not very good. We can't snowboard. I can't skateboard. All we can do is put on a vehicle and go downtown and jump in pools with it."
We went to like what, three different apartment complexes downtown.
We, you think? And we were downtown like what 4 p.m. in the afternoon, jumping like on the busiest street downtown where everybody is passing by. Dude,
Damn,
I
just
still
walk around in fucking
swim.
swim trunks.
I just spit all over my shit.
And then we was gonna jump in some random person's like they had a house. It was gonna go to their
Yeah.
pool and jump in it, but I don't think we did.
No, I don't. I don't remember that either. We jumped in. I think we just at that point we were like, oh, it's just. I think we got enough footage here.
Yeah.
And that spot I found after I got the GoPro and all that. That's that dead end that we used to have. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I wish that I could pull up our old videos.
True.
Oh, hold on. I forget.
I'm not even home to even.
Man, see you.
They're
really,
they're on my Facebook though. Two
Well,
of them are.
I need you to go on to your PS3.
I would say log into my Facebook and go to it.
I'll start DMing some random chicks. Be like, "Hey, my name's Greg." Wait, that wouldn't work.
My name is Jed.
I watched that yesterday. What is your okay? Okay, so we can talk about this. What is your favorite scene in 21 Jump Street?
In 21 or 22?
That was 21 when he said no. That was was that
It was 22
that
Jump
was
Street.
the first 10 lines of 22 Jump Street, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Okay, what is your favorite line of 21 Jump Street?
21 Jump Street? I don't know. I don't really remember much from 21.
Well, I remember it because I just watched it last night. But I think my favorite part is when when he shot him in the dick at the end. And not even Jonah Hill or Channing Tatum's part. That one guy that he shades. What the? You shot me in my dick?
I think I like 22 better.
I think they're both.
There's a lot of memorable, funny parts in that one.
You think Ice Cube played a good part in those movies?
Heck yeah, especially this 22 Jump Street.
Oh yeah, I think
Like,
so too.
my favorite part is whenever Schmidt was bragging about like smashing a chick.
Yeah.
That was his daughter. He like dabbed him up.
And Channing Tatum's
Damn,
like,
solid. He was like, "Yeah, let me get some of those vegetables." He hands him like three fucking vegetables. Like, what y'all rationing? Y'all rationing? Give me all this. I want some of this. I like chicken. Give me this motherfucking chicken leg. He went off, man.
oh man, follow your dreams. I tell you what. I saved a man's life and he didn't even say thank you. I don't know if he was gonna die or not, but yeah, I was kind of like, I wish. Also, I'm not only tired of old people. This guy was old and he was in a wheelchair. He was handicapped and he was also drunk. And he drove into a manhole thing, and like his thing was started to fall, but it fell perfectly. His wheelchair, where he was stuck sideways. He was like at an angle. But you know what I mean? Like, and he was just laid out. Like he wasn't on the ground. He was just in an angle in the air, just laid there. I don't know how long he was there, and I was like, "Hey, I think you need some help, man." I helped him out, and then it just rolled off. Didn't say thank you or anything.
Dang.
In broad daylight, I was like, this. And then also a guy at the gas station didn't shut the restroom door, and I walked in, I see some saggy ass. I'm like, this old fuck. Like this is what I want people to know out there. It's not all, because also it's like when people say all black people, you know what I mean? I don't want to do that. It's just a certain type of old fucker and it's usually men, old men that I can't stand. It's the ones that they don't grow up; they just get older. I'm like, you've had
Let's
way
get
too
over.
many years of practice to shut the bathroom door.
I mean, you know the saying, right?
What?
Like when you get older, or when you get old, it's kind of like you a baby, right?
Yeah, I understand that, but
You got the same traits and
okay, so
shit.
this guy was 60. He's probably had to be 60. But is that old enough to excuse from not shutting the
Uh,
door?
no, that's not he. I mean, I feel like you got to be at least in your
I
80s to
didn't fight
be.
this guy, but I did sock him in his shit. Like I was like, I gave him one of
You
these.
is it? Is that what we do? We
I didn't
beat
fight
up
him. I
other
just
people.
I just hit him once. I just in the back of the head. I was like, bitch, pull up your pants.
Dang,
But he did though.
that's
He did though. He had like his pants down, and he had like his pants down, and he was like he's like, what are you looking at in a shitty gas station bathroom? You know how they do that? They're like, oh,
yeah.
oh.
When you hit him, there's some change fall in his pocket.
I know some change better win that mine.
Remember those edibles, fam?
Oh my god, I'm glad you brought that up. Oh, speaking of, oh my god, we almost forgot. We talked about that in the first 3 podcasts that we did. Hopefully, this one will
Yeah.
last to be able to get put out there to the world. But he had a great idea to get some edibles. Great idea, and it wasn't
While
bad.
I was whooping his ass in 2K. Just want to note that.
So we were
Go
playing
ahead.
2K, and then he got a. What? How did you get a message, or what? How did you run into him?
This my neighbor. She like hit me up. She was like, "Oh, what are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, just chilling with my boy, playing 2K, blah blah,
Losing.
drinking a few beers." And then she told me that she had some edibles. I'm like, "Oh, I've never done it before. What is it like?" She's like, "Oh, I can give you some, blah blah." So she gives me some, and I bring it back. She's like, "Oh, only take a little small piece because it's your first time. It'll smack you, basically." So get back to the house. We take a small piece, and then we just like nothing's happening. So like we're expecting something big. So we do another piece, but it was bigger than the first piece. What another 30, 45 minutes later, we just
Oh,
start laughing.
it hit. Yeah.
I don't even know what we was
I'm
laughing
pretty
at.
sure we were upstairs in your room, and I'm pretty sure we were like, if you took that room, we could have been in space in that room. Like that's all I knew was that room and laughing and trying to play 2K. I didn't even.
Oh,
I think at a point
it
I
was the
didn't.
game room.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the game room. Yeah. And I didn't even know at a point that I was a human person. I just was like, I was so in my head. Like, you know how people say I was in there, but I was like,
Yeah.
it felt like you were in there laughing with me. And it felt like, okay, it felt like the room was in my brain. I was like,
People, when I tell you we was laughing for no reason for a good hour and a half, 2 hours, I gained at least 18 abs that night.
dude, could you imagine? I'm so glad we didn't leave. Like, what if we would have walked to that McDonald's literally 50 yards from your old place and just.
Hey, we probably would have went to jail. Nah, they wouldn't have sent us. They
No,
would have sent us to some psychiatric
yeah.
place or something.
Knowing us, like our luck, somebody would have got hit by a car or something. Like at that moment we were walking by, we would just be like, "Holy fuck!"
It would have been extravagant. Like,
And could you imagine seeing that when you're high? Cause you know how like on the old TV shows when like when they get hit by a car.
I'm saying in our head, like this person would have got hit and like rolled over. We would have saw this person would have just been flipping in the air.
It would have been
Did
like
you see that?
it would have been like the 90s. It'd be like, you know how they act like somebody gets hit with by a car and then they like throw a doll, like they have like a fake person that just flying through the air.
Oh, remember off Boys in or Menace to Society when that wheelchair dude got hit? He was flying. What was his name? Legs or
Yeah, legs.
Little Legs or something like that.
What
was that?
You hear the police?
Is that what that was?
I think it was a fire truck because I dropped a freestyle earlier. Oh man, let me tell you
Was it fire?
something. Oh, it was my boy. It was.
Let's hear it.
So what we were talking about was don't get high, okay?
Nah, I mean you can get high, just don't take. If somebody says take this much, take that much, and just let it. Just wait for it to kick
We
in.
were
Don't
literally
try to
like,
rush it.
we were like Smokey off of two or off, I almost said off 2K, off of Friday when he's like, this ain't enough. That's what we were like.
Yeah.
Had me sweat like a slave and deep.
I still watch that movie almost every day.
Had me sweating like a slave in Debo's chicken.
Pigeon coop.
Thanks, fella. Thanks, fella. Oh man,
I watch that every day, and it's the BET version. Did you know that when you put it on my system?
that was, what do you mean the BET version? Like they played it on TV?
Yeah, it's the BET version. So like the movie has like certain
Like comic
parts
view commercials
edited out of it, and it's just
Oh
the
yeah,
movie.
yeah,
And in the BET version, of course, there's no cuss words, and there's like a little more added to it that they cut
yeah,
out.
yeah. I remember that.
Or like the scene where he's like, every time I come in the kitchen,
Yeah, I
you in the
remember that
kitchen.
now.
It's longer than the
Yeah,
part that's actually in the movie.
I remember that now. Yeah, because I remember watching it on there. I was like, I don't remember this part. There was like
That's
7
exactly
parts in
what
there.
I did.
I was like, what is this?
And then I later found out it's the BET version.
I didn't know that BT did it. What are you drinking? Hennessy? Yeah, yeah. Give us your best black guy version of playing a white guy in basketball. Like, what do you
What do you
say?
mean?
What do you say coming down the court when you're like, the white boys guarding me?
I mean, if it was me, if I'm dribbling a court, the white dude get him like, get him out the game, coach. Get him out the game, coach.
What was that? Is that the?
Get him out the game, coach. That's my favorite thing.
And so now
I say it to everybody, but mostly white people.
Mostly white people. Okay, I get it. Yeah. Nothing but
not saying that they ain't good. I mean, my favorite white person is Larry Bird.
He's from Indiana.
Yes, that's why I'm a Boston Celtics fan.
Oh, last year he was a Lakers fan.
I hate the Lakers.
What do you hate about the Lakers?
The Lakers.
The Fakers is what I call them.
L.A. Lickers. I wonder if she still has her job.
Who?
The girl that said L.A. Lickers.
Who's that?
You ain't heard. What?
Who are you talking about? I know.
Whenever
oh, you're talking about.
You're talking about. Died.
I thought you were talking about somebody we know. We knew.
No, and the little news lady. That
what do you
was
mean? You think she should got fired for that?
Heck yeah.
Do you think she did on purpose?
I mean, no, but like
she should get fired because she's a white woman on TV. I get it.
She wasn't white. She was like foreign, like Asian type.
She wasn't even white.
She's like Asian American or something.
What's the big deal?
I mean, like if you're gonna be talking about sports or anything, like you should have like some background of sports.
She didn't even talk about sports.
And you should study like your.
That is literally like that'd be like Stephen A. Smith holding a White House meeting.
That's like me saying like, oh, you fried chicken with water. Like, what? You know what I mean? Like yeah. She said, oh, Kobe Bryant played for the L.A. Lakers. She said something else too. I forgot.
She said the N-word.
You have to watch it.
She said L.A.
Yeah,
Lakers.
There's no way she has her job.
No, I doubt it. I mean, why? Yeah, I'm sure she got fired. But I was wanting, since you brought that up, there's a whole bunch of people that I want to be like. Like I want to be, like Permanent Patty and all them. All the people that just, the people that like the outrage culture, or whatever, that they go and like they yelling at kids for selling water on the corner and stuff like that. And they give them names like Permanent Patty and Sidewalk Sally and stuff like that. They give them like original white people names with something in front of. I want to be that guy that goes and stops some kids skateboarding at a skate park, because I've noticed it's always like it's like, why is this person not minding their business? Why are they just entering in this situation just to be an asshole. I want to have a situation like that. I want to walk into a skate park and be like, "Hey, you kids can't skate in this skate park. What are y'all doing?" And they'd be so confused, like, and then I'll be skateboarding.
Hey, true story. Like I've actually done that before. So like, I got some people together. So like, people are always late to stuff. So I was getting people together to play basketball, and we were supposed to play. I don't remember the exact time, but we were gonna say 1 o'clock. We're supposed to play at 1 o'clock. Everyone didn't get together till about 3:30, 4 o'clock. So I'm like going over there while everybody's getting ready, stretching, whatever. And there's already like kids and like I think some older person already playing. And it's the only full court over here. So I'm just like, hey, y'all can't play right here right now. And they listened to me and they left. So we took over the full court.
And you were just saying
That's like the truest story ever.
And if I know you, and if they would have said no, fuck that, you'd be like, okay.
Like, nah, I would have went off. Like the reason why I said it because like I went through all this trouble to get all these people
and you were just
to run full court. There was no way that I was not about to run full court. Like I was gonna get them off this court. I was gonna scare them, flat they ball, kick they ball. I don't know something.
Your ski mask on, so you would have had it ready to go.
True, I could have just get off the motherfucking court.
Was it white kids?
There's probably like one. The rest of them like black.
I'm surprised they didn't try to fight you.
Why is there always that one white kid with the black crew? Why can't there be like 2 or 3?
You ever notice how odd it is when you see a group of white dudes with that one black guy?
Yeah. That's me.
No, I'm not. No, you're a different type. You hang out with everybody. You was hanging out with like Filipinos last year, wasn't you?
They weren't Filipinos, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, you hang out with everybody. I'm saying that one guy that gets mad when other black people come around.
Oh, yeah. That's embarrassing right there.
What is that about? What is that about in your culture?
I don't really know.
You know what? I get mad. Like... I do get also. I get mad when another fella shows up and he's like, "I'm mixed. I'm mixed with what, bitch? What side of the street you think you on right now?"
I'm the only mixed one around here.
Yeah, you got your mind mixed up where you need to cross the street, fella. That's what I say.
Hey, I want to talk about something. So, I'm probably gonna lose some street cred over this, but whatever.
Oh, here we go.
Have you tried that Popeye's chicken sandwich?
I have not.
Me either.
Are we both losing street cred, or just you because you're full?
Probably. I mean, it's chicken, like
yeah,
like we're the only.
No, okay, so now
you're probably gonna lose half the street cred, but
how dare you say I don't have full street cred? But
huh?
I don't like trying. I think you didn't eat it because you don't like. Because you know how it's kind of like how Tiger King got popular, and I was watching Tiger King in 2012. I'm pretty sure
I didn't eat it, and I quote, the Popeyes lady didn't make a commercial about it.
Oh yeah.
So obviously,
yeah. You think it was a government setup?
I don't know. Like I seen her on all these commercials, the shrimp, the other chicken, the biscuits.
That's true.
All that.
All the good stuff.
When the chicken sandwich came out, she didn't have one commercial.
So you're saying all the good stuff she does a commercial with?
Exactly.
Speaking of commercials, this whole year has been nothing but a commercial. I'm tired of watching it. I'm like, because I hate commercials.
I am too.
2020 has been the worst year by far for everybody.
Yeah,
except I saw that
it's like that one movie and book, The Never Ending Story.
You know what I'm not happy about? I'm pretty sure that I saw an article today that Gilbert Arenas won $300,000 in the lottery. I'm like,
who?
Gilbert Arenas. You remember him?
How?
I don't know.
He's not old and wrinkled and about to die.
And why is he playing the lottery for one? And
yeah.
Why? I feel like his winnings should be given to me.
Somebody.
You already had a dream. Like that is the average man's dream is winning the lottery.
Man, that's just selfish.
Yeah, he won $300,000. I was like, Huh?
Selfish.
Hey, speaking of, I had some
I
shit.
hate people sometimes, man.
Oh yeah, me too.
I've been on a rage lately. I just want to like smack somebody
You
for
know
real.
what you used to do that I used to when you used to like I adopted this from you, by the way. I use it, and it's funny how when girls react to it, because you know how like if you walk into a wall, you'll be like bitch, like you'll be talking shit to the wall. That shit used to make me laugh so much.
Hey, I used to get mad at everything.
Talking to inanimate objects is the funniest thing in the world.
I mean, that's how you start with like becoming like strong and powerful. You show your dominance to everything, and then
Wait,
it just
hold
comes
on.
easy.
Get up there and talk to that lamp and dominance.
The what?
Dominate that lamp up there. Show.
Man, fuck that bitch ass lamp. Leaning over like you about something. I'll knock your bitch ass out. Oh ass nigga. You see it lean the other way, right? Yeah, that's how you do it. You know what I
Hey, I
mean?
hope that
Like,
lamp falls on your fucking big ass head. Oh,
that lamp know better. Ain't that right?
yeah, we'll go ahead and end this one. Say your goodbyes.
Alright, it's been Sly Fox, you know your boy. If you ever need somebody to get robbed, just hit me up.
Thanks, Sly Fox, also known as Tino, also known as Martino, also known as Can't Ball on the Court. Thanks for coming on the podcast. That was a fun conversation, and we just tried out Zoom. We'll have more now that I think I have it figured out. Hope all is well when I put this online. And that's about it, though. And if you need anybody robbed, hit up my boy. You know, we're going to keep it classy, like Catfish Cooley says. Oh, yeah. Hope this all worked out. If it did, I guess. If you're seeing this, I guess it did. Or listening to it. Have a good one.